about it every night and day. I'm addicted, want a German song. I don't know the lyrics of the song, to be honest, but you know, I'm tired. I'm not tired, actually. It's 10:51 a.m. and you know, I've been up since like 7. I'm feeling pretty good, actually. Yeah. What I'm not feeling good about is the game we're going to be playing today. Once again, I don't know how many times we've played this. Near 70. 70, 60. I know the number. I like how the face froze on that as well. This one. If I'm correct, I believe we're on episode 69 of this game. Of this the whole playlist. Episode 69 of every Doki Doki video ever. We've made it so far. Oh man, I know you all love it, right? After completing my morning routine, I find myself waiting by Sayori's house. I don't know what it says because I'm staring into the camera as I scratch my nose for some odd reason. I don't want to break eye contact. I really don't. Like, just look at me. Only me. Just look at me. Only me. Just look at me. Keep looking. No, don't even blink. I don't want you to blink. If you blink, that means you broke contact. Just keep looking. Just keep looking at me. Okay? I'll try to stop with the weird stuff. Anyway, as much as I enjoy having Mom back, the only downside of having her around is that Sayori and I weren't able to spend the night together. On the flip side, Mom made me some yummy food to eat, so at least I've got something to look forward to at lunchtime. Sayori closes her front door and walks up to me with a smile on her face. Morning, Sayori. Morning, Puka. She gives me a quick peck on the lips. I've been thinking about everything we talked about last night, and I forgot we may find a solution to Yuri's issues. And she faces me with a look of determined resolution on her face. That's good! I'm going to let the others know. Yeah? Mm-hmm. They're my friends, just like you are, right? I was thinking about all the happy times we've shared as a club, both before and after you joined. The club has always been a place where it felt safe, hanging out during Halloween, having loads of fun. Sharing gifts at Christmas, seeing how thoughtful everyone is. It really hit me when I was thinking last night, so yeah, I'm ready. I'm with you all the way, Sayori. Let's do it. Let's go, baby! Yeah! Lunch couldn't come by any slower. I'm idly staring at the clock, marveling at how slowly the hands are moving. Although, I can't help but be a little nervous. The situation between Yuri and I remains awkward, and I haven't told Sayori about what happened before she texted me. I just hope Yuri will understand when Sayori tells her about what's going on. She's always struck me as the understanding type, so I just hope she won't hold anything against me. No Sakurai? Nothing? No teacher? No Emmy? Nothing? Are we done with them? Please, no! Finally, the bell rings. I'm the first one into the club, not surprising, given Sakurai lets us out a little bit early. Oh, I love those teachers. The teachers are like, alright, you guys can leave, you know, you just don't do anything stupid, you know, while I let you out early, because that looks bad on me. I love those teachers. Those teachers in high school are the greatest. Were the greatest. As I pull out my containers of food from my bag and settle down, Sayori and Natsuki walk in, chatting amongst themselves. Oh, hey Sayori, I forgot to tell you, Mom made you some food too. Here. I put a container of pre-made food toward her, causing her eyes to widen. Aw, she didn't have to. You know what my mom is like. Any for me? No. None. I was going to make a joke, and then I realized how bad that joke would have went, or sounded, because I remembered her situation at home. Unless it's different here. I hope it is. I really hope. The sarcasm in Natsuki's voice makes us laugh. You're the chef, Natsuki. Do you really need it? She rolls her eyes and mutters something. Oh, no! It's still an issue. She rolls her eyes and mutters something under her breath at my little quip. Meanwhile, Sayori wastes no time digging into the food. Within seconds, almost half of it has disappeared. Please tell her it's real good. Swallow, then try again. Sorry. Tell her I said that this is really good. She's the best chef I know. Natsuki bristles at her in her seat, causing Sayori to giggle. Second best. Natsuki, second best. Better. Monica enters the room, and an apologetic look on her face. Sorry I'm late. We're just having lunch, Monica. It's not a club session or anything, you know. Where's Yuri? Oh, I saw her on the way here. She was headed to the bathroom, so she'll probably be here soon. Anyway, guys, No, you can't say it yet. Yuri needs to be here. No, the whole point of this and benefiting me is useless. Look, it's selfish, but the game's about me, not them. Me. Blue skies, okay? I want my blue skies. I don't care about them. Well, kinda. I have something I want to tell you. You're pregnant. Sayori goes bright red and I freeze. Monica quickly admonishes Natsuki, but I could have sworn I heard a laugh. Jeez, Natsuki, what do you think I am? Actually, don't answer that. Carry on, Sayori. Actually, I should probably wait until Yuri's here. Agreed, but Yuri's not gonna show up, is she? Oh man, she's just gonna ruin it all because it's awkward now. Oh no. Something tells me this is important. You could say that. Yuri. A few more moments pass as we carry eating. There's still no sign of Yuri. Kinda weird that Yuri's taking this long, don't you think? Yeah, it is. Should I go and see if she's okay? Not a bad idea. Oh man. This could only go good, right? Right? There's no way that this could go bad and Sayori doesn't get to tell them. Sayori exits the room. Natsuki and Monica turn to me. So, this big reveal. Can we get a hint? Sorry, my lips are sealed. You're normally quite the joker, so this must be really something serious, huh? It's not really my place to say, that's all. Alright then, keep your secrets. Oh, by the way, how was your Valentine's Day, Puka? Did you take her to the meat beehive? Yeah, about that. It's a long story, but no, I didn't. My mom came home that weekend though, and I got to spend time with her again. Did you take her to the restaurant instead? Did you take her to the restaurant instead? Yeah, totally. I proposed to her as well. I roll my eyes. Oh yeah, I remember you said a while ago that you live alone these days, right? Well, back before I got with Sayori. We had a good catch-up session. Told her about what's life been like for the past half a year. Man, it's been 6 months already? Time flies. Anyway, to answer your question, I guess Valentine's Day was pretty good, yeah. Although, not for the obvious reason. Mama's boy. I throw my hands up dramatically. Sayori said the exact same thing. I'm not a mama's boy, alright, Monica? Right, Monica? Monica is spared from answering as Sayori comes back into the room, looking worried. I couldn't find her in the girls' toilets. That's odd. She has never missed a lunchtime with us before. Don't think so. Internally, I'm beginning to worry. I hope that I didn't make Yuri feel welcome at the club or anything. Anyway, what did you want to say, Sayori? The suspense is killing me, and you can just tell Yuri when you see her. Okay. Well, there's no real easy way to put this. Oh, the music's gone. Oh no, the music's gone. Oh no. She looks at me and I shoot her a reassuring smile. It might come as a surprise to you guys, but she takes a deep breath. I've been struggling with depression for years. And there's the shocked face. I've never seen that face, Monica. That is really odd looking. You never make that face. This is really weird. Oh no. The effect is instantaneous. From the look of shock on their faces, neither girl was expecting to hear that. What? You? But you always look so, I don't know, cheerful. It's just the way I learned to deal with it, I guess. I always want others to be happy, so I made that my priority. This feels really weird. This feels really weird. I know I've been through this before multiple times, but it just always feels weird. Well, no, this feels weird because she's never actually come out in front of them to say it. Besides in Plus, but that was for Monica, and this is the whole different situation. Anyway, Sayori, I had no idea. Yeah, neither did I. Jeez, I don't know where. Jeez, this was just so out of the blue. Both girls nod. They're clearly trying to process what they've just been told. Is this how I looked when Sayori told me all those months ago? That's how I felt when I found out too. Never saw it coming, huh? I always tried really hard to hide it. I've always struggled to accept others' help. Having them worry about me used to be something I hated. I'm still not entirely comfortable with it, but thanks to Puka's support and the therapy I've been to, it's helped me see that it's okay to talk to people about it. And you guys are my friends, so I figured it was only fair that you knew. Silence falls upon the room. It's a tad awkward. Obviously, I mean, it's a very deep subject. It's a very heavy subject, at which you have to be very careful about what you say. Geez, I still don't know what to say. I'm glad that you're able to talk to us about it, but being honest with you, I really don't know much about mental health. Sayori laughs softly. It's fine, Natsuki. I know none of us are professionals. The only thing I want is that, well, I don't want the atmosphere of the club to change or anything. I just want things to carry on as usual. No special treatment or anything. I don't think the club will change at all, Sayori, don't worry. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I guess that was just an irrational thought then. Well, I'm happy that you feel comfortable with us, Sayori. That must have been difficult for you to admit, so kudos to you. Yeah, thanks, Monica, and you too, Natsuki. Oh, I see how it is. Laughter emanates throughout the room. Oh, I mean you too, Puka. He exhales exhales slowly. You felt really good to let that out. Thanks for everything, guys, for understanding, for putting up with me, for putting up with Puka. Hey! Lunch bell rings, cutting short our banter. Well, that went pretty well. Well, if we don't account for Yuri. She's gonna ruin it some way, shape, form. Oh man, oh no, Yuri. I hate you. My ranking video makes no sense if I say I hate Yuri all the time. Finally, the end of the school day arrives. I wander over to Sayori's classroom. As she walks out of her classroom and greets me, I also spot Yuri. Her eyes are glued to the floor. I nudge Sayori and point to Yuri. Oh, there she is. Sayori, wait! But she's already walked up to her. I hasten after her. Hey, Yuri. Yuri jumps up. Her hands immediately dart to her left arm. Oh, no! 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 I know what that means! Maybe. Unless she... Oh, no. I hope. We couldn't find you at lunch. Is everything alright? Yes, thanks for asking. I had some errands to run to attend to. Sorry for missing it. Nothing to apologize for, don't worry. Upon seeing me, the tension in the atmosphere multiplies by tenfold. Harriet looks inquisitively at us both. Well, I must get going now, so Yuri, we need to talk. And by me, I mean Sayori and I. There's something you need to know. Oh, so now you want to talk, do you? Oh no, she's mad. When it suits you. Yuri, please, I'm really sorry about Sunday, but this is why I want to talk to you, so we can clear everything up. What are you guys talking about? Let's just discuss it somewhere a little quieter, okay? Yuri still looks rather upset, although she's giving a curt nod and allows me to lead the way. Please! Thank you! Please, just listen. I hope no misunderstanding arises from this, because that's just really annoying. Thanks, Yuri. I appreciate it. She doesn't say anything. Sensing the gravity of the situation, I carry on. Look, there's no easy way for me to say this. You mentioned it to Natsuki and Monica at lunch, and they didn't really know how to respond. I glance at Sayori, who gives me a nod. Sayori has depression, Yuri, and it's something she's been struggling with for a while. What's up with that smirk? Huh? What's up with that? Unlike the other two girls, Yuri doesn't react strongly. Her face does soften slightly. Hey, what's up with that smirk? Screw you! Screw you! I hate you! Gosh, you suck! If you had a feeling about this, then maybe you'd be a little more considerate. Screw off, Yuri, I hate you. I had a shrewd suspicion that was the case, to be honest with you. What? Really? She exhales and closes her eyes for a few seconds. Yes, however, for obvious reasons, I didn't want to say anything. I didn't think anyone would be able to guess. Well, I suspected it after I put up all the little clues together. The fairy tale poem, the way you acted on the day you presented it, your Halloween poem. My suspicions were further roused when Puka talked to me about the fight he had with you. I've seen people worry about their friends before, but he seemed especially concerned. When you started missing days off school, that's when the pieces all started to fall into place. She looks away. Can I ask you a question, Puka? One that I need an honest answer to? Of course you can. When you told me that I could come to you if I was lonely, did you actually mean it? Yes, I did. And wait, hang on guys. Is it just me or am I missing something here? Oh, sorry, yeah. I described what happened to her over the weekend. Sayori's face goes from surprised to ashamed as I speak. So it wasn't that I was trying to avoid you or anything, Yuri. I do enjoy spending time with you. Oh no! Sayori, don't be sad, please. Like I said, and you're a good friend. It's just, I glance at Sayori. I know that no matter how gently I put this, Sayori is going to feel like she stopped me from hanging out with Yuri. I was really stupid, Yuri. It's not his fault. It's mine, she sighs. I was really jealous when I heard about you guys spending time with each other, and it was really wrong for me to feel that way. I was really selfish. The last thing I wanted to do was get in the way of the friendship between you two. I'm an awful friend, and I'm so sorry. A few tears streak down her face as she sniffles. I reach out to hug her, but Yuri beats me to it. It's a touching moment, especially when with the gentle, concerned look on Yuri's face. After a couple of moments, they break apart. Sayori? Blah, 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 blah. I'm messing up Yuri's voice. That's the one I used to always be able to get down. Her tone is tender, although I can hear an element of certainty in it. You are not an awful friend. You were one of the best friends that I've ever had. Please don't feel bad. I can only imagine how difficult depression is to deal with, and I don't blame you in the slightest for feeling the way you did. You have nothing to apologize for. If anything, it should be me. You? Of course not, Yuri. Loneliness is a horrible thing to live with, so I can totally understand why you reached out to Puka. Perhaps, but I was rather inconsiderate in how I didn't think about the impact it would have on you. Especially as I suspected you had depression. None of you are in the wrong here, guys. This whole fiasco happened over a miscommunication, that's all. I just wanted to clear everything up, Yuri. You've always been a really good friend for us both. And I'm sorry that you felt like I was ignoring you. I just couldn't tell the truth because Sayori wasn't ready to tell you guys about her depression. It wasn't my call to make, although I can see why you saw it from a totally different perspective. So, everyone okay? We all share a smile, lightening the mood considerably. Good stuff then, guys. Man, we're a really apologetic bunch, aren't we? I think the word sorry has been said about, 7 times? Sayori and Yuri laugh. Yeah. Anyways, I think it's time to go. Yeah, we'll walk you home, Yuri. Before Yuri can open her mouth to interject, I chime in. And also, I still want to know which book it was you wanted to read with me. No clowns this time, please. Are demons any better? No? Chicken, come on, let's go. Oh man, this all took a great turn. Oh man, it's almost like that was the climax, the climax of the story, and hopefully we're getting into the last part of the whole plot of this segment of Sayori's life, man. Because guess what? I know for a damn fact that there's multiple segments for 3 of the characters. I'm gonna save it here for some odd reason, just look at this. And we go into the setting. You look at this, the gallery. We've only got 2 pictures. 2 pictures. We have a total of 8 left. 8 left. We haven't even scratched the surface. There's 4. Let's see. There's 2 and then 8, 10. That leaves 3.33 forever. All right, and that means that we're basically in the final segment of Sayori's story, and then maybe there's one final picture where it's just all of us together. So maybe that's just how it works. So I'm hoping we're almost done with Sayori's story. Not that it hasn't been good, but also we're on episode like 20 something now of this specific mod. And these are like 30 minutes. There's so much content in here. And man, I'm really glad that we sorted the whole Yuri business out. I was worried that might have snowballed into something a lot worse, especially after she didn't show up at lunch. Did I really make you feel like you couldn't see her, Puka? It's more on me for not communicating with you about it, I guess. Don't worry about it. Seriously, it was pretty much a given that we'd have obstacles to overcome as a couple, right? And I'd say that, all things considered, that went pretty well. Yeah, I guess so. But please just tell me if this problem comes up again, okay? I hate thinking that I put you in such a difficult place. Will do. By the way, I was thinking that we should do something as a club again. Like we did for Halloween and Christmas. Please, it's gonna be great! Man, because that means we get the last segment. And I don't know if it'll, restart and I just have to go with one of the other girls. Because at that point, that makes recording this a lot easier. Because guess what? I cut out a bunch of this stuff until it starts to feel like it's different. But I don't know yet. It's been almost 3 months since we did something together. What were you thinking? Let me clear my voice. I was thinking that a picnic would be nice. I wanted to do it earlier, but it's been really cold and I don't really think it was the best place for it. Now that we're almost into March, I have noticed it getting fairly warm, yeah. Run it by the girls tomorrow at lunch. I'm sure they'd say yes. Yay, remind me if I forget, okay? I'll do my best. We hear footsteps coming from the hallway and Mom trails in, laptop in hand. She smiles. Just like a laptop? I have one of those. I don't use it because this thing is kind of garbage. I'm not gonna lie. Spent $300 on this. And I want my money back because this thing barely functions as a laptop. Barely. You try to open... I installed Steam on it for wallpaper under. I don't have any games because there's not enough space. And then I tried to use Chrome. That's not happening. There's no way I'm using Chrome on that thing. That thing is the Chrome, and that does not. Edge barely even works. All right, as a base computer, if I had nothing on it, it barely functions. And I wish I got I wish I was able to return it, but time has passed. I got it back in August of 2021 for university, by the way. For university, when I was doing the Pokemon playthrough to begin with. Oh boy. She smiles at us. Afternoon, you two. Good day at school? I grin at Sayori. Yeah, you could say that. We told the other girls about Sayori's depression, and they were really supportive and understanding about it. That's excellent news, sweetheart. It's always been nice when your friends are there for you. Unfortunately, I've got some bad news. We've just got a new client, and they're pushy, to say the least. I have to leave tomorrow morning. No, Mom! My pleas fell on deaf ears, sadly. Oh, really? You've only been here for a few days. I know, sweetheart, I know. I wish I could stay here a little longer, but sadly it's out of my control. On the bright side, it'll make you guys a lot of food, so hopefully I won't have to hear about how you've been eating chocolate for lunch. I have chocolate for dinner, thank you very much. Mom rolls her eyes. Quite the sarcastic comedian, isn't he? Choose your side wisely, Sayori. What? I chuckle. It's always funny to put Sayori in an awkward situation, even when it's just a joke. There's probably going to be some nasty karma waiting for me one day, but all things considered, I'll take my chances and enjoy the teasing while I can. I don't know if you want to deal with the karma that may come your way. You're not going to like it, and neither will I. The rest of the evening passed by relatively uneventfully. After Sayori and I got on with homework, we helped Mom pack up for her flight. Be quiet, phone. Well, it's an early flight tomorrow, so I'm going to head to bed now. Sayori, it was lovely to see you again, and I hope to see you soon. She embraces her. You too. Hopefully it won't be as long this time. Hopefully. Mom turns to me. I'll wake you up before I leave, don't worry. Alright, Mom. If you're turning in for the night, I'll walk Sayori home then. She nods. Sayori waves cheerfully at her. As Sayori and I walk toward the front door, I whisper in her ear. As much as it sucks that she's leaving, having her around does mean we can't spend the night together. But tomorrow she'll be gone. Oh, she's giving me the crazy eyes. I know what that means. Oh no, Sayori, no. But tomorrow she'll be gone. The unexpected purr in her voice makes me shiver. Anyway, let's get you home. Oh god. Come on, Puka, wake up. What do you want, Sayori? Already been woken up by my mom. I have a surprise for you. Well, that certainly rouses my suspicion and makes me sit up. Blurry-eyed. I'll go with that. Does this surprise involve the house burning down and the fire brigade being called like the last one? I don't think so, no. Come on. Wait, what time is it? Still half asleep, I attempt to make out what my digital clock says. I don't think I've ever seen you up this early. Well, I had a really good night's sleep last night. She is excited for today. Oh no! Plus, I set an alarm so that I could wake up before you. That's dedication. Anyway, come downstairs. Okay, geez, I'm coming. As I make my way downstairs, half expecting that Sayori has managed to blow something up, I'm hit by an aroma of food. It doesn't look or smell like the food that Mom left us either. I take a sniff. That smells really good? As the final vestiges of my sleep leave me, I realize why Sayori is so excited. Hang on, Sayori. Did you make me breakfast? Yep. There's so many things that I'm impressed with here. You actually got up before me? The fact that you made food suitable for a human to consume? Or the fact that you haven't already eaten it? Hey, I really tried, okay? I move forward to embrace her, planting a kiss on her forehead. I'm just messing with you, Sayori. This looks and smells great. You didn't have to do this for me, though. I wanted to. You know, to show how much you mean to me. Because I did a bit of thinking and I realized that I don't really do that enough. You don't have to worry about that at all. But I appreciate the gesture. It's really thoughtful. Besides, it's our picnic today, so I was already in a foodie mood. Foodie? Foodish? Is that even a word? As I tuck it, would it be peckish? Would it be peckish? I don't know. As I tuck into the food in front of me, I'm once again struck by how damn captivating Sayori can be. She went through all of this. Yeah, this face is really depicting of how captivating. Oh. She went through all this effort to wake me up and cook me breakfast for a start, and now her nose is all scrunched up trying to think of the right word. Damn, I really am the luckiest guy. The food is pretty good to boost as well. Wow, if the picnic food is as good as this, the other girls are in for a real treat. I didn't know you could cook like this. Well, I got some pointers from Natsuki. I didn't make anything fancy, to be honest. I'm an amateur. But she'd help me work with what I have. Well, you guys did a really good job. Looks like Mom's fears for me eating chocolate for dinner are unfounded, huh? Well, I didn't say at the time, but having chocolate for a meal sounds pretty good if you ask me. Yeah, I figured you'd say that. I lean forward towards the last mini chocolate donut on the table, but as I do, Sayori slightly smacks my hand away. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Trying to get the last donut? What does it look like? That donut is mine, Puka. I grin. Oh, the game is on. Is that so? I don't see your name on it. And with that, I dart for the snack, managing to loop my way around her finger. Sayori jumps up and tries to pry me off of it, but I'm too quick. I quickly stand up and raise my finger so that the donut is out of her reach. She jumps up and tries to reclaim it, but my plan is Sayori-proof. The pout on her face quickly changes to a devious grin. This is really scaring me. Your feces? Ugh, that scares me too. Your faces recently have been really scaring me, Sayori, and not like a true I'm gonna die fear, but in a weird, diabolical. You are going to do something to me weird, which changes to a devious grin, which to say the least puts me on edge. As she pushes forward, her hands aim for my sides. I instantly realize what her counterattack is. Hey, they said in the official donut convention of 1949 that tickling is not allowed. It's outlawed. Sadly, my made-up convention and its rules go right over Sayori's head as her fingers mercilessly attack my sides, causing me to writhe and laugh. I attempt to back away from her, but Sayori can be just as fast when she wants to be. She pushes me against the wall as one of her hands carries to tickling me while the other is reaching for the donut. In a desperate attempt, she reaches up on her tippy toes and plants a kiss firmly on my lip, which totally takes me by surprise. Internally, I curse myself for falling for the ruse. She's done it before, so I should have seen it coming. Then again, it's pretty much impossible to resist a kiss from Sayori. Although, this kiss has a very different feel to it. There's a sense of urgency I can feel coming from her, a feeling that's completely foreign. As she slowly gets off her tiptoes, I find myself subconsciously lowering myself down to my normal height. At this point, the donut is all but forgotten. I wrap my arms around Sayori's back and pull her closer to me, savoring her taste and smell. I hope that peaked. She has me pinned against the wall with one of her hands on my wrist, while the other caresses my face. And with my mother gone, we're home alone once more. You guys are doing some weird stuff. YouTube, you can't take this. I played Hootie Pop. You need to take those videos down. Theirs is nothing compared to those. As my thoughts wander over into a territory I haven't explored much, Sayori slowly slides her into my mouth. It catches me by surprise at this point, as this is the first time she's ever done it. I'm a little hesitant at first, but I quickly grow accustomed to it. This is truly how it feels. I won't lie. I know this exact feeling. If I had any suspicion that my kiss is unlike any we've shared in the past, this new development confirms it without a shadow of a doubt. Given how closely we're pressed together, I can feel her body heat, along with something else. My mind is racing at 1,000,000 thoughts per hour. As the kiss deepens, Look, I'm not gonna say this rated PG at this point. Everything that happens from here, viewer discretion advised, okay? Viewer discretion advised. I'm not happy to be reading this. Sayori moans slightly, which only adds to the allure of the situation. This is completely uncharted territory, and while I don't want to I don't want the moment to end in the slightest. I have no clue what's going on. We eventually break apart, with neither of us knowing where the sudden mood that befell us came from. I always love looking at Sayori's eyes after we kiss, and despite this being no exception, there's something new lurking in those beautiful blue eyes. Now, I'm no ladies' man, but even I can read between the lines. My heart is... My heart is beating just as hard as my thoughts are whirring. Sayori? Her voice is quiet as she replies, Yes, Puka? Are you sure you want to? Yes! Thank you for saving me! Thank you, Doorbell! The doorbell ringing sounds like it's coming from another reality. For a moment, it was like I was totally oblivious to space and time entirely. We released from each other as I let out a frustrated groan. What is it with that damn doorbell ruining everything? First when we were about to kiss, and now when we were about to... Okay, let's not dwell too much on the end of that sentence. Well, damn it, Sayori. Couldn't you told them to meet us like an hour later when he texted them? Sorry. Sayori opens it and waves at who, I presume, are the other girls. You chose a perfect day for a picnic. I checked the forecast for today and it couldn't be any better. Blue sky, sunny, blue skies, a slight breeze. Maybe the warmest to start March we've had in a long time. It's ironic you say that. For me, here in Washington, we had snow in March. I think April. Maybe April. We had snow. And it was the latest throughout the winter season we have ever had snow. Last spring. It was just the latest, I know of in recorded history since 19 something. It was really odd. Really odd. It was nice, but it was really odd. I didn't get out of work though. I think. Actually, I might have had work off. I don't remember. Did Puka like the breakfast, Sayori? And I did indeed. Sayori outdid herself. She learned from the best. Shame on you. Shame you can't cook modesty, though. What was that? No burnt houses this time. I laugh as Sayori pouts. I don't think Yuri realizes that she's unwittingly taken a jab at Sayori. I'm so glad they're all here and I'm not dealing with all the weird stuff. Look at this. I'm aware my face cam's in the way of some Sayori, but you can see her facial expression. This is great. I love this. This is the kind of happiness and cheerful banter and friendship that I want. Thankfully not. I'm ready to go. Puka? Yeah? You realize you're still in your pajamas, right? My face flushes red. What? With the Barry incident from earlier, it totally slipped my mind. Oh, give me a second. Geez, how could you forget? What were you two doing anyway? Awkward silence suddenly springs up. I take that as my cue to head upstairs and get changed. I want to avoid that conversation to the best I can. I don't know why. My mood is just lifted every time I get to see all four of them together in a good situation, when it's not like arguing or anything like that. Me playing this game a lot, I have some emotional connection to these characters. All right, it makes me happy to play. I'm not one of the people who tried to save Monica onto a flash drive. This is not a jab at any YouTuber I watch. Definitely not one who may work at a gaming studio called Deviation Games. Maybe one that's definitely not known as the Gorod Kurovi Easter egg world record holder for doing it first or something like that. But anyway, one hasty change of codes later, we're all on our way. Everyone seems to be in a fairly high spirits, with conversation flowing between us all. Even though we typically spend most of our lunch times with one another, getting out of school and doing something as a four is something really enjoyable. After all, Christmas was almost 3 months ago. Time really flies. How has March come about so soon? So, what's in the baskets, Natsuki? Food, I'd imagine. Natsuki rolls her eyes, but Sayori giggles to herself. She's always had a soft spot for my sarcastic humor. Well, that's a real shame, because I actually packed some lightsabers? Really? I mean, I know that's one way of spelling it, because they're in a different, this is, the US would go ERS instead of RES, like, most European or Asian countries when they're, I don't know. There's a range of stuff, sandwiches, bento boxes, soups, all sorts of stuff. Vegetarian options too, I hope. Shh, of course. Who do you think I am, an amateur? Who do you think I am? Something like that. I forgot what the bowling guy says. Also, if it's not too daring in addition, brought some wine, huh? Yuri looks like a deer caught in the headlights. Monica, on the other hand, didn't even skip a beat. How did you know? Monica laughed softly. Come on, Yuri. Do you think I was born yesterday? You tried to bring some at Halloween party. Jeez, Yuri, are you secretly an alcoholic? Of course not. That's not reassuring. I just thought, well, there wouldn't be anything wrong with a little bit of wine. Man, I would love if Royal could edit this for me and, put the whole clip of, it tastes different. You put some different in here. And, it's obviously, I put a little bit of wine and, the guy passes out or something like that. I don't really know. I just thought, well, there wouldn't be anything wrong with a little bit of wine in a social situation. sorry, I should have learned my lesson by now. It's okay, Yuri. You know what? I want to try some too, actually. You brought her to the dark side, you poor soul. Yuri, you're evil. What happened to being a responsible club president? We're not exactly at school now, are we? And I guess no one would find out either. I don't know. I will. I will report all of you to 119. I don't have a problem. We could all try some. What's the worst that could happen? You are on antidepressants. I don't really know how that combines, so I'd be wary. You accidentally drink the whole bottle and start wobbling all over the place. You throw up on everyone here? Hey, it's not like your tolerance for alcohol is any higher than mine. Oh, it is. The other girls look curious at me. Is that so, Puka? So, it isn't Yuri who's the alcoholic then. Yeah, I've had a drinking problem ever since I was born. At this point, sake is like tap water for me. You gotta help me, guys. My liver is filed for divorce and my kidneys have just taken the kids. Your sense of humor is really weird. It grows on me. It's grown on me, to be honest. A bit too sarcastic for you initially. A little, yes. Well, they do say that sarcasm is the lowest form of wit, you know. Damn, messed up. Drop. You do know that the person who said that was being sarcastic, right? Before Monica can reply, Sayori pipes up. Look guys, we're close. Come on. A little while later, the picnic has begun. We found a nice clearing amongst the trees and settled down. Everyone seems content. With such good food and nice weather, it's a given. Man, I have to admit, Natsuki, your food is on par with my mom's. That's really saying something. Out of curiosity, where did you learn to cook like this? Heh, about time you guys asked that. It's all self-taught, to be honest. There's some pretty awesome guides on the internet, so I got it from there. Did you teach us one day? Us? Yeah, Sayori and I. Mom goes on about how I should learn to cook. Given Sayori is as bad as I am with food, I'm not exactly pressed for inspiration, am I? Sayori is bad with food? We glance in her direction. She's gotten her hand in the basket, trying to subtly take a cookie from the box. Upon realizing we're all staring at her, she quickly withdraws her hand, looking flustered. There was, a spider. Yeah, there was a spider in the box. Sorry, I was just, trying to eat it. Anyway, it's all gone now. I rest my case. Yuri smiles and sits back with her drink in hand. Ah, Yuri, the sophisticated guy. Give me a sec. Make sure you all grab your glasses, alright? This is for you guys. Ah, empty. Man, I'm an alcoholic. Not really. Alright, that was just kiwi strawberry juice. Promise. Okay? Kiwi strawberry juice. I will go grab it if you want me to. It's a little crazy to think about how the school year has almost over. Christmas didn't seem so long ago. Have you enjoyed the year, though? Oh, most definitely. Expanding the club, spending Halloween with everyone, Christmas, and now this? I've had the pleasure of spending many enjoyable moments with everyone here, and it's something I'm very grateful for. Me too, Yuri. This was the first time I had fun during Halloween or Christmas. And to think that it all came from a little club where people could share poems, huh, Monica? Of course. When I made the club, I had no idea where it would take us, to be honest. I had hopes that I would be able to meet other people who enjoyed literature, but I didn't expect the little club to bond so well. I was pretty worried about how we'd all fare after the festival, though. My hopes were pretty shaky for the future of the club, but I was lucky that we managed to put it behind us and carry on, which I'm really grateful for. That's okay, Monica. I think we were all a little worried about the club's atmosphere after that day, but deep down, I knew that we would wouldn't let it get us down. If only I was in focus. There we go. And look, here we are. She takes a bite out of her sandwich. If there is one thing this year has taught me, it's the importance of friendship. Sheesh, you guys are really over sentimental, you know that? How much have you had to drink? Alcohol can make you really emotional, amongst other things.
Shut up, Natsuki. No, I don't eat it. Please.
Huh? Nothing. Come on, Natsuki. Please tell me you had enjoyed your time in the club as well. I can tell that you've got a big heart hidden away behind that facade of yours. When did you graduate from psychology school? Hopefully in a few years, actually. Go on then, analyze me. What makes you think I have this big heart, huh? Natsuki's tone is challenging, but unlike previous instances where she's tried to put me on the spot, I have my answer prepared. Well, let's see. Secret Santa, for a start. Your gift for Yuri was pretty thoughtful, don't you think? Yuri, Monica, and Sayori nod. You could have just gotten her a generic horror book, but no, you put some real thought into it. Okay, so, you also really helped Sayori pick out the present for me. Plus, you helped her make me breakfast. And you made all of this food for everyone here, so yeah, checkmate. I grin at her, causing her to scowl. You make a really annoying psychologist. I'll interpret that as a meaning I do my job then. Psychologist, huh? Yeah, this year has been really opened my eyes to mental health, especially with Sayori. Mental health was never really something I paid much attention to, so the whole new world has opened up for me. Sayori shifts over to me and slowly wraps her hand around mine. It's a little still strange for me to discuss about her depression to the others. Not in a bad way, mind you. It's just something I've gotten to grow to get used to. Something I've got to grow to get used to. Just don't start diagnosing everyone with millions of conditions, okay? I've heard that future psychology students love doing that. Come on, can't make any promises. Yep, no promises.
The juice. The juice. It was juice.
An hour or so passed by at this point. Most of the food has been eaten by this point, and I've taken us to sitting under the tree with my legs pulled up. A cozy, calm silence has descended upon the five of us. Sarah is sitting in front of me, and I have my hands gently massaging the back of her head. The other girls are lying nearby. After reassuring Yuri that it was okay, she pulled out the bottle and shared the wine with us. I'm not huge on the taste, and judging by Sayori's coughing and slight spluttering, neither was she. Given Natsuki looked like she'd sucked on a lemon, it's safe to say that the wine isn't one of her favorite drinks either. Granted, Yuri did say that it's an acquired taste. Monica seemed like she enjoyed it though, and of course, Yuri was utterly unfazed. Well, I could understand Yuri's reaction. Monica's was a little surprising. Maybe it's just how different people react. I can see alcohol's appeal though. I suppose if you drink it in moderation and in a social situation, it can be an effective way to promote a relaxed mood. As I'm thinking of something to say, Sayori speaks up. Monica? Are you gonna run the club next year too? Well, I mean, I'd like to, but next year is going to be even more stressful than this one, at least for me. What with those university exams? It would be a real shame if we didn't have the club to look forward to next year, though. Yeah, that sucked. Not that we mean to pressure you or anything. Monica laughed softly. Don't worry about that. It's only natural that you're all feeling this way. Well, if my other commitments grow to be a little too demanding, I think a promotion could be in order. You mean, yep. If I'm not around as much as I need to be, then you can run the club next year, Sayori. You're an excellent vice president, although you'd have to work a little on your organization skills. Me? President? Hey, only if you can... hey, only if I can't commit to it. Don't start feeding your inner megalomaniac just yet. Are you sure I'd be able to? Why don't you think you'd be a good president? Yeah, for what it's worth, you wouldn't be half bad, you know. Yuri nods in agreement. You guys are just saying this to be nice. Not at all, Sayori. You said you didn't want any special treatment, remember? Yeah, plus, I don't think that it's even possible for Natsuki to give anyone special treatment. Thought I had a really big heart. Touché. I don't know, it's just, well, you're really good at it, Monica, and like you said, my organization is pretty bad. Plenty of time to work on it, though. And besides, you've always been a really good person. You're much better than I am at dealing with conflict. Give yourself some credit, Sayori. That's what I've been telling her for the past few months. Welcome to my life. You guys really think I could run the club? We wouldn't be saying it if it weren't true. Yeah, I don't just say what people want to hear. Sayori is silent for a moment. Must be a little overwhelming for her, especially given how she's hearing praise from all of us. Thanks, guys. That really means a lot. If it comes to it, I won't let you down, Monica. Glad to hear it. You know, will we all be friends when we finish school? When we are all at university, miles away from each other? I forgot, I was about to say, it's right, I'm going to Stanford, right? And then I realized that that's not the case. I was thinking of an anime I was watching. Sarah looks at everyone, wearing an expression that's a mix of between hope and uncertainty. I'd certainly like to think so, yes. Everyone here means a lot to me, and I wouldn't like to lose what we have. Couldn't agree more. When I first joined, I was a little surprised at how different everyone was. Not just in terms of literature taste, but also personalities. Yet, everyone was pretty much united over one goal, to share and enjoy poems together. I can't see that unity disappearing anytime soon. Yeah, and this club has always been a place where I could read manga and enjoy it, knowing that people won't judge me for it.
Yeah. Natsuki had
Natsuki's input surprises me a little. I never expected to hear her join in the rather sentimental mood, but hey, I'm definitely not complaining. It's funny you mentioned that, Natsuki, because Yuri feels the same way. The club being somewhere she can be herself, free from judgment. For all I used to think you guys were polar opposites, you've actually got that pretty large common ground. Both Yuri and Natsuki look surprised at Monika's insight. Now that Monika brought it up, I can really see that her point is valid. Well, perhaps we're a little more alike than I ever would have thought, Natsuki. Kinda weird how that works, isn't it? Natsuki grins at her, and Yuri smiles tentatively back. Man, they've really come a long way since I first joined. Aw, see? This is the stuff I love seeing when we're all together. Everyone getting along and realizing how much they mean to each other. Shut up, phone. Geez, Harry, don't get ahead of yourself. Yeah, I should probably update my phone. I should probably get that out of the way. Let's install iOS 15.5, because everyone loves doing that. Man, I love phone updates. I know this is a long episode, but I'm hoping that this is just the last segment, so I thought I'd combine and finish it off. Although, going back to your questions, Harry, truthfully, you can't predict the future. There's no telling what things will be like in 2 years' time. I'd like to think we'll all still be friends, but it's anyone's guess. Yeah, that's true. Hey, look at it this way. Our friendship has taught me anything. It's that if people were destined to stay friends, life will find a way, no matter what. So, what if we're all at different universities all over the country? It's super easy to stay connected these days, with all the trains and all, technology, and cars, boats, and more planes, and ships, and Tinder, I don't know. Yuri nods in agreement. I think it's safe to say that we'll all be here for one another, right? There's a general murmur of agreement, which warms my heart. You guys better not forget to visit me, Oh, my apologies, Natsuki. We didn't mean for the conversation to exclude you. Natsuki waves away her apology. You don't have to say sorry for that, dummy. It's a given that you guys would be talking about that stuff. when I'm in my final year, you guys won't be here. I see why we wouldn't visit. I see why we wouldn't visit. Yeah, you're right. I don't see why we wouldn't visit you whenever we could, Natsuki. I'm sure we'd be able to. As Puka said, we're all rather connected. Plus, I imagine it would be nice to visit our homeroom teachers again. Natsuki is looking at the floor. She looks like she's struggling to say something. Quiet again. It's probably some form of gratitude expression. She's never been great with that. Okay, good. Because, I know I haven't said it as much as you guys, but I've had a lot of fun this year too, with everyone here. So yeah, thanks guys. You especially, Monika. I know we kinda don't always agree on stuff, but you've been a great president. Yeah, I agree with that, Natsuki. The club wouldn't be what it is without all the hard work you put into it. Sorry for not saying how much I appreciate you any earlier. I've always been kinda bad with that. I suppose I'm guilty of the same thing. But now feels like the best time to say it, I suppose. Thank you for everything. Couldn't agree more with the girls. Thanks to you, I was able to experience something I desperately needed this year. Friendship. And indirectly, a girlfriend. So we have Monika to blame for all the mushy stuff between you and Sayori. I mean, Sayori as well, but sure. We all share a laugh. That's okay. Better late than never, right? She laughs softly. It hasn't been easy to run or juggle everything against everything else going on in my life, but I can say it's been 100% worth it. She picks up the wine bottle and pours a healthy measure into her glass. The bottle is then offered to everyone else, and we do the same. That's going to taste terrible. So let's just share a toast. Here's to another year of the Literature Club. I got you! Another year! And then I smash it against the camera. I didn't expect the clink. I didn't expect that. We'll clink the glasses together and take a sip. The sun shining, the warm glow that the wine has ignited within me, the feel of Sayori in my arms, and the content, relaxed atmosphere surrounding us. It's bliss, and I couldn't be happier. I know how to work with these glasses, by the way, because I gotta do this at my work. I gotta work with stuff like this and other glasses and other stuff like that. A little while later, the sun has started to set. A general air of the drowsiness has started to creep in. We've started to make our way back home. I'm still in high spirits. Today has been such a good day. Oh man, I can only take a guess that for you personally, it's only gonna get better. For me, it's gonna get much worse. Well, I'll see everyone later. I really enjoyed today, Sayori. Thanks for suggesting it. That's okay. Yeah, it was nice. See you guys later. As everyone heads off, Yuri speaks up. I should probably get going as well. As Sayori and I move to join her, Yuri shakes her head. It's okay. You two have already done so much for me, and after today, I think I'll be okay. So enjoy the rest of your evening, okay? I'll see you later. She smiles a warm smile at us and walks off. I'm glad she's feeling better. That makes the two of us. I guess everyone realized just how much the club means to them, huh? Yeah. Anyway, it's getting late. We should head back. As we settle down into bed, I feel myself slowly drift away into the dream world. Or at least I would, if Sari doesn't break the silence. Puka? If you're asking me for a favor which involves me having to physically move, then it's a no. Sorry. No, I was going to ask. Are you doing anything tomorrow? Not to my knowledge, no. Why? Oh, no reason. It's immediately apparent that she's up to something. I'm too tired to push it, though, so instead, I'm just gonna go along with whatever it is. Fair enough, then. Oh, I need to, sort stuff out tomorrow, so could you pick me up from my house at about 4? I narrow my eyes at her, before realizing she can't see it in the dark. Yeah, sure. Thank you. Sometimes you make an absolutely no sense, but I've grown not to question it. Good night, Sayori. Good night.
Ah, I thought we'd be done. Okay. I mean, we are done. I mean, I'm done recording for today, so. I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed. Well, not recording for today. Well, maybe. I did a recording this episode, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, why don't you go ahead, smash that like button, and also hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and hit that little bell so you know the next time I upload a video. Yeah, I'm out. Peace!